This is a video on how to tell if it's a boy or a girl based on the sonography findings. Before we begin though, please bear in mind that a reliable and valid detection depends on first the gestational age, that is how many weeks old the baby is. Generally, it is easier to detect the gender in the second trimester than the first one. Second, the quality of the ultrasound machine. Third one, the skill and training of the sonographer. And lastly, the maternal BMI. Now let's take a look at a few of these pictures together. This is a simplified version of what we will be discussing. The yellow arrows point to the legs and the red circles point to the bottom of the baby. If we see a structure that is protruding out in between the legs, then it is a boy, shown on the right. However, if we do not see that, then it is a girl. Now let's take and apply this little knowledge in real life scenarios. In this image, we can see the legs shown by the yellow arrows and a structure coming out in between the legs, which is the penis. Therefore, this is a boy. The black dot is the bladder. In this picture, we can see the legs, but we do not see anything in between the legs. Therefore, this is a baby girl. This one is a bit tricky. In this picture, we don't really see one of the legs, and this can be because that leg is bent due to normal movements that are happening inside. And you guessed it right, this is a baby boy because we can see the little penis. And this one, yes, you're right again. This one is a baby girl. And lastly, this picture is just to see the difference and finalize things up. Now, let's take a look at them from another angle because sonographers must examine from different angles to prevent errors. To start simple, this picture is in a sagittal plane. Take a look at this schematic drawing. The structure that the red stars point at is the genital tubercle. If we draw a line in the plane of the genital tubercle, and this line happens to be almost parallel to the line tangent to the spinal cord, then it is a baby girl. However, if the line through the genital tubercle cuts or crosses the line that is tangential to the spinal cord, then it is a baby boy. Now let's apply what we just learned in real life scenarios. Now let's draw our lines together. So these lines happen to be almost parallel, therefore this is a baby girl. Next picture. Draw out our lines. Again, the lines cross each other. And this is a baby boy. Again, let's draw the lines. This is a baby girl. Please note that these lines do not always cross each other for the boys. Have a look at this image, for instance. Again, situations like these depend on the quality of the ultrasound machine and the skills and the experience of the person operating it. And this last one that I wanted to show you, it's a bit funny one. Obviously, it's a boy based on what we've just learned. This is a baby boy, which is peeing. And actually, baby urine makes up most of the amniotic fluid.